sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town.
Hello guys, welcome to Roy on the Road, and soon to be Roy on an airplane. I'm headed to Dublin Airport. Now, we've had 4 or 5 days of glorious sunshine, and it got me to thinking I would love to be on a beach. Now, the problem was I got onto the internet and the flights are absolutely extortionate. However, for 30 euros, I found a 1-hour flight from Dublin, which will take me to a glorious beach, classified as Blue Flag, one of the finest beaches in the country, and furthermore, one of the most scenic airports in the world. That's official. Join me as we head to Donegal. To some of this. Donegal Airport is renowned for its incredible scenic approach, often cited as the world's most beautiful landing in the world. Stunning coastal scenery along the wild Atlantic Way, a unique approach close to Carrickfinn Beach. Well, that's the beach I'm going to be swimming in about 3 hours' time. It's a Blue Flag beach, it's all sand and as clean as can be. Now, one downfall, it says I should be sat on the left-hand side of the plane to get the best of the views. I'm on the right, but do you know what? Things have gone so right today. I half fancy it be a half empty flight and I can sit where I want. Fingers crossed on that one. So we seem to be taking an inordinate amount of time to get the altitude. The captain was quite excited, said it would be a real short flight, 25 to 30 minutes, and we're just heading quite simply northwesterly. Okay, we're going to arrive in 22 minutes time. That's Drogheda down there. Quite surprised because flight radar suggested we go northwest. We've actually gone due north and then we're going to turn left and go west. Doesn't bother me though, the scenery is fantastic. Not too shabby. So this is it, one of the most picturesque approaches in the world. I don't know if we're going to go straight in. That would do, wouldn't it? Who needs the Bahamas? Yeah, so this is a start of the upset because everybody sat in an AC peering out the window. So that is going to be the Donegal coastline there. And unfortunately, all I have is the ocean, the wild Atlantic Way. So that is an island. Yeah, that's an island, and it's inhabited. There's houses on it. I know what island that is. Now the pilot has really put the brakes on. Yeah, full flaps. It doesn't look that windy looking at the sea, does it? I was expecting that to be full of white caps. And the beaches. And yet another island over there that is clearly populated with houses, and that must be the ferry service, the bus. I am going to find out what that one is, and I will probably make my way over there. Forget the A seat, F seat was where it was at. Look at the rock in the middle of that. Is this the most scenic landing I've ever had? Without a doubt, and I've done a few. book's a challenge for pilots, yeah, Gibraltar's novel, but this, beautiful. There we go, folks, the confines of the airport. Keep the sheep away with the fencing. There you go. That cost me the sum total of €29, 58 euros return. I'm looking forward to flying back already. That was exhilarating. Absolutely gorgeous. And now so many places I want to go see, particularly that ferry across to the island. That's on the list. It's going to happen.
Our local time is slowly approaching now, 10 minutes to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This means that please be especially careful when reaching for the overhead compartments, as items could easily fall out and cause
Guess who forgot to plug in their microphone? Yep, that's me talking to myself, clearly very happy. Showing off my prisoner carrier bag from Port Merion. I am not a number, I am number 6. The only thing inside of that, incidentally, was swimming trunks and a towel. Took some suntan lotion with me, but I didn't need it. Now, ready to the planets line up so well. I was so proud of this shot. But of course, it wasn't the planets lining up, it was the sun. Take a look for yourself. Boom, nailed it. Very proud of that one. But did you not notice the propellers on that plane were not going around? Hello, mister. Hello, mister. You're right there. Seriously, where else in the world can you walk out of an airport? And I've done like 300 meters and there's a blue flag for a blue flag beach. This is perfect. 60 quid return, day at the seaside, and a real good one as well. Even the pathway is actually sand. Look at the colour of the water. Turquoise. Now, does the water come in this far? I think it probably does. I am so glad I've done this trip. What a way to spend an afternoon. Seriously, did a bit of work this morning, jumped in the car, 10:30. Here I am now, and I'll be home for dinner time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Incredible with the beach. Incredible. The shades have come out. Yep, the shades are in play. Now, I'm not the only lunatic in town because I can see 2 people up there swimming and a guy up to his knees. I don't know if they got wetsuits on. I doubt it. I hope not. Listen, I'm going to do it no matter what. Just trying to find a spot where it's not quite as windy. People are back there on the bank. And judging by this, the tide must come in quite a way, a considerable way. I don't want to get stranded, that's what I'm saying. Put my towel and bags up there on the rocks and suddenly find I'm surrounded in water. We'll worry about that when it happens. Parachute or a jellyfish? Not certain. Got to be a butterfly. Jeez, there's more around here. Holy moly. What a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. I have this beach to myself. Right, got to decamp, got to get the trunks on. I've got to get in there. Right guys, that's me done, ready. Let's go do this. Okay guys, this is it. This is the big one. Now, I know you might see there's a few guys out there, but they have wetsuits on. I've got a t-shirt on. This is going to come off. Obviously, but the timber's a bit embarrassing. But I will be starkers. I'll be topless when we get out there, if I make it beyond my waist.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's
Hopefully the wind didn't blow the camera over too badly. Yeah, looks like we're kind of sideways. Well, did I make it? Let me tell you, I was up past my waist. That was no bother at all. But holy moly, there's jellyfish out there like you wouldn't believe, and that really, really spoofed me. I mean, twice the size of a dinner plate. I'm gonna take the camera out to prove that I'm no chicken, because the balcony is wet. I was not prepared for the jellyfish, and I did see a few laying on the beach here, but once you get out there, they are enormous. I'm going to do a stupid thing and go out with the camera, but yeah, I didn't fancy swimming. I could have done very easily, but yeah, when I see jellyfish appear to be swimming towards me, I was done. Look, have a look at these. You know what I mean? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I mean, they are kind of pretty, but enough to terrify you. Okay, I've fulfilled the ambition of getting off an airplane, walking a few hundred meters and swimming in the sea, wading in the sea. I wasn't prepared for the jellyfish, and there's one there, and I just don't like jellyfish. Speaking to a woman on the beach there just now, and she says they will sting like hell, but don't worry, it'll be gone in half an hour. Well, that's half an hour of my life I won't get back again, so yeah, I think I'm heading straight in now. I'm paddling down the beach. Here we go. There you go. Good dog. Good boy. It's raining. Oh, uncanny. What happened? And judging by the clouds, this will only be a very short shower anyway. Okay, absolutely loving this. Gonna puddle all the way down there, around, and come back again. Still gorgeous. Still absolutely gorgeous. Well, that's me, guys. I've really enjoyed that. It was look at this beach. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. So I'm not so mad keen on the old the jelly things, as you know. Blue beach status obviously doesn't involve jellyfish, they're null and void, but ultimately really enjoy being here. Can't believe, I mean, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people on the beach, of which two I just bumped into. They were kind enough to take a bit of video, and they said they're going to send it on to me of me struggling down the beach carrying bags and shoes and whatever. Okay, back to the airport for me, which will take me at least 5 minutes. Okay guys, I think that's me done. Fantastic value. Seriously, less than 60 quid return flight for a day at the beach, throw in 15 quid for the car at the car park, and tenner for a bit of gas to get to the airport. Job done. I'm going to have a bite to eat here in the little cafe. So there's some nice food there on display, and it wasn't too pricey earlier on when I got a coffee. I'm still stunned there's an airport, an airstrip behind me, and such a beautiful beach there. Now, it thoroughly deserves that blue flag. The water was crystal clear. Jellyfish, certainly not so keen on. If you're a fan, this is your place. I hope they're not here all the time. I've no way of knowing. Maybe when the wind's blowing in a different direction, or the tides are different, whatever. Maybe a different time of year, I don't know. That was the only downer for me. If you're an aviation fan, this has got to be an airport to come to, because those views were phenomenal coming into land. If I'm lucky enough to get an A or an FC on the way back, I'll stick some more footage on the end of this video. But for now, I've got to say thanks for joining me. Really appreciate your company. It's a bit of fun for me doing this, and it makes it worthwhile when I know a few of you have a bit of the smile on their face after seeing something like this. Come try it for yourself. Anyway, take care of yourselves, take care of one another. If you can't be good, be lucky. And if neither apply, then just be careful. Till next time, cheers guys.